Hey guys, I just got through watching this movie called Food Inc. and I've encouraged people to stop eating meat as much as possible, to limit their portions of meat, and to just eliminate it from their diet if at all possible, regardless of the portion size, because the way our food is processed and brought to us is just really inhumane. It is one of the worst processes, I think, probably in the world. We have the lowest standards here in the United States. The FDA and the USDA are not really protecting us from the dangers of our food. They're not protecting the workers, they're not protecting the animals, and they're not protecting the environment, the EPA either. I would say the FDA, the EPA, and the USDA, all the alphabets, they're not protecting us or the environment or the animals. So this movie really, I already knew they were preaching to the choir when I watched the movie yesterday, and I already knew some of this stuff, but just to see it, with my own eyes, and how our food is processed and packaged and everything is just, it's just sickening. It's disgusting, actually. If you still want to eat your meat, and dairy, I suggest you not watch this movie. But if you're on the fence and you're wondering, where does my food come from? What's in it? Why do I feel sick all the time? Why am I hungry all the time? Then you're going to want to watch this movie to educate yourself. There's websites out there also. There's videos out there, probably on YouTube, a lot of videos, maybe even doing excellent reviews of this movie. That's out of the scope of this video. I'm not doing a review. I just want to encourage people to, as much as possible, stop eating meat, stop eating dairy, go to a raw foods diet. I never thought I could do that. I never thought I could do raw foods only. I love my salad with my steak, pork chops, chicken, fish, stuff like that. I always loved salad, but I always had some meat with it. I thought that's how you were supposed to eat. I would see it on TV. I would see it everywhere. And you go to restaurants, you have the main course is some type of steak or lobster or chicken or something like that, and then you have the entree as a salad or something, So I thought you were supposed to eat that way, but since I went to a vegan diet, I feel a lot better. I think I look a lot better. I'm not as hungry. I can tell when I'm full now. When I used to couldn't tell when I was full. I would just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And I didn't realize that it was a problem until I stopped doing that. I knew it was a problem sort of because I was putting on weight. And I don't know how much weight I've lost, but I've lost weight. I've lost body fat, which is most important. I don't want to lose a whole lot of weight. But I'm losing body fat, and that's most important. And that's because I'm on this raw foods diet. I try to eat organic as much as possible. I know it's expensive, especially if you have a family. It's really difficult to eat organic in this country because if you have little ones and they're used to eating McDonald's and they're used to eating tacos and French fries and all that stuff that I still like. I don't hate the stuff, but I just refuse to eat it because it's not nutritionally sound. But anyway, kids like what they like. And if they're used to eating that stuff, it's going to be difficult to help them transition. It'll be difficult for you to transition, but it's worth it. There was a lady in the movie. She was just like everybody else. She didn't know the dangers of, eating from the food supply. So her and her family got some hamburgers one day, and she had a 2 or 3-year-old son, and he ate a couple hamburgers, got sick, and not too long after that, he died. And it was known that it was from the meat that he ate. It was contaminated in some way. And, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. It's not worth the hospital bill. It's not worth, it's not worth, getting diabetes or kidney failure. I know people that spend hundreds of dollars a month on diabetic medication when all they have to do is change their diet. Our bodies are wonderful machines. They'll heal themselves if we allow them to. And I'm living proof of that because my body was out of whack. My digestive system was really going to pot. No pun intended. But I started eating healthy and drinking plenty of water and just, walking more, exercising more. And, my digestive system is a lot better than what it was. It's healing itself. And so, it's just, I know that all the foods that taste good aren't good for you. And that sucks. Because I like a lot of the foods that don't taste good. I mean, I was dreaming about fried chicken wings and barbecue a couple days ago. And I was like, okay, it's time to buy some more veggies, time to buy some more fruit. Whenever I do that, I just buy veggies and fruit instead, I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, but I know a lot of people struggle with that. But, just if you can gradually introduce more fruits and veggies into your diet and less meat, the children especially will adapt. I think it's us that takes a while because we've been, at this longer. We've been eating these foods longer. So it may take us more time to adapt than them. But if we tell them, hey, this is good for you, this is for your health and longevity. I don't want you to get sick. I don't want you to have to take medicine. They'll get it eventually. And if you're creative with the with your display on how you present the presentation, food presentation, if you're creative with that, and make it fun, involve them in creating the food, helping to make the meals, then that goes a long way in helping them to adapt also. So anyway, I just wanted to encourage you guys, watch this movie. It's called Food Inc. You may be able to find it on YouTube, but I know it's on Netflix. And there may be a couple of other free sites where you can download movies where you can get it if you don't want to pay for it. But it's been out for a while, so it should be on DVD. And, you should be able to get it for less than $5 at the video store. I mean, it's worth it. You pay more than that to go to McDonald's just for a little Happy Meal, I guess. I don't know how much they cost now, but I'd rather, do this, watch this movie and educate myself than to go to Burger King and Kill Donald's and Wacko Bell and, all those places that I used to love to go to. I'm not judging anyone because, I go past those places and I smell the fries and I'm like, oh my God, those fries smell so good, But I just can't do it anymore. I just refuse to. I mean, if you're going to go to those places, get a all veggie, meal or something. McDonald's sells salads now, so and even Walmart is getting into the act. They're selling more organic things because they want they want to provide what the customer wants. They're not billionaires for nothing. They give us what we want. If we vote with our dollars and buy more organic food, they're going to take notice if enough of us do that. So watch this movie, educate yourself. You don't have to go from meat eater to vegan or vegetarian tomorrow, but it's a gradual process. It was for me. I didn't do it all in one day. It was a gradual thing for me. So be easy on yourself and happy eating.